Welcome to my Cozy Cottage tutorial. This is a basic tutorial for beginner builders who want 5 easy tips to go from this boring old pile of blocks right here to a cozy home they can be proud of. So if that's you, let's go check it out. Tip number 1 is shape. So keep in mind this is not a tutorial, which is a really good thing for you. I'm not telling you how you should shape your cottage. I'm just showing you it is good to give it some shape, and a solid roof is key to giving it good shape. A roof that's completely uniform with your walls is a big bad way to make a cozy build. Also, adding some shape to your walls instead of just perfectly square, add some logs on your corners. This one here, the next bit I'm about to show you is a little bit advanced of a technique, but it's good if you want to kind of give your roof some flair. Consider adding in an extra block on top of one of your stairs. That will give it, a nice unique flair to the shape of your roof. Kind of I don't know, it reminds me like a Viking vibe or something like that. But again, that is a little bit advanced. So if you're not quite there in your building, feel free to look up a tutorial on, how to do that sort of roof design. But if not, then that's completely cool. This is tip 2. That's variation. So it's super easy and it's super effective. Just replace the bottom of your build with a solid foundation block, such as cobblestone. It's super easy to obtain. So it's a good one to go with. Using the stripped logs in place of a couple of your planks is another really good tip that just add a little bit of variation to your cottage. And honestly, it goes a long ways. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then your windows. Doing orange windows is good. Because it gives it that perfect ambiance, and also orange dye is super easy to find. Tip number 3 is detailing. Throw in just a couple details, maybe the trap door, buttons. Buttons are definitely going to be your best friend for detailing. Notice they look best on the planks rather than the stripped logs because the texture matches. So, maybe keep that into consideration whenever you're building your build. But, do it how you want to do it, but definitely add some. These little walls here, I think, add a little bit of detail that's nice. Tip number 4 is decor. And honestly, there's no better decor than a beautiful fireplace. That's another one of your best friends. Buttons and fireplaces are your best friends for sure. I think that the fireplace looks best on this side of the house. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where would you have put the fireplace at? Maybe somewhere different. I think this is the best spot though for it. By the way, these tips have been useful so far. Consider giving it a like and maybe subscribing too. That would be awesome. So let's move it to the inside of the house. Just kind of finishing up the fireplace here. And with your decor, you want it to be functional, right? Having some furnaces, crafting table, and the like. Maybe a couple paintings would be nice. Make sure to put your paintings in a way that looks best in their position. That's what I was doing there with their color scheme. Of course, with a pot for some flowers is good. And you're going to need somewhere to sleep, so drop that in there. I love oranges. Oranges give a nice cozy feel to me. Nice earth tones of oranges and browns. I didn't use a lot of green in this, or any green, but I think green's a good pick as well. Adding in some lighting and a nice comfy rug to walk on, obviously, is really good. I did a barrel at first, but I already had storage, so I swapped it over to bookshelf and a little bit of decor up there because, if you got a cottage, you need a spot to store all of your cozy little novels. And if you got more space for windows, use it. Windows are great in a small space. It makes it feel bigger. And that right there is just showing you, like, if there's other space you can utilize it. That brings us to tip number 5, which is the outside of your cottage. And honestly, there's nothing more satisfying than experiencing the beauty of your base from a distance as you're approaching it after a long adventure. So pay attention to that. Definitely consider that. Throw in some hay bales, give it a little bit of a path. And if you got some bones, consider slapping some bone meal around your yard. It really brings your property to life, and it's super easy. It basically does the work for you. Of course, a cute little garden. Can't go wrong with that. I did put carrots in this one, and I tried to stick with early on survival base friendly materials that you can find. Oak, spruce, cobblestone, wheat seeds, all that sort of stuff. So kind of ignore the carrots. If you have them, put them there. If you don't, just put it wheat all the way around. I think that it'll give it the same vibe. And throw some little hedges right there, and I think that'll do it. What do you guys think? What sort of tips would you add, or what sort of tips do you have when it comes to building? Do you use any other methods? Hopefully it's been helpful. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I really love the way this cottage looks. So keep those tips in mind. Remember, shape, variation, detailing, decor, and the outside. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.